Good evening, ladies and gents. We are about to go live. We're just waiting for Germany to ready up after we've been waiting for at least 20 minutes for AKE or ACKA to join the Belgium team. It's a team survivor this evening. We've got Austria and Orbital lined up also in that order. We're going to start off with Austria, the choice of Team Belgium. It's a replay of the 2018 quarterfinals. In which, obviously Belgium and Germany met, and Belgium completely trashed Germany. It was Austria 33-8 in favor of Belgium. Makes sense that they chose that map again. But the map of Germany has changed. It's not Dust 2 anymore. It's, as you can see, Orbital. A map that we've seen a couple of times already this Nations Cup. For the YouTube viewers, you are in luck. I'm completely going to demolish my hard drive probably, but with 25,000 KB per second, I hope that the quality of the video will be very good, and I hope that I have enough room on my hard drive, because 50 gigs is that's what I have at my disposal. First shots being exchanged. Let's add some audio as well. And as you can see, if you have just joined, we have a different crosshair. I have the dot as promised when I went to full HD 60 FPS. I would see if a dot would be, there we go, preferable. And Belgium start off strong. Only one kill made by the German team in that round. And that sounded like a hit by whoever it was. Nade not doing any damage. Nicely timed nade by Smees. He didn't get a kill just yet. Next does die now. Let's see if this push by Smees make sure that they get their second round in. To remember that I am the GTV cameraman, so I have to switch to Nano, who with 2% gets one kill, but will not get the second. Let's have a look at these teams. We've got Nano, Rooney, NXS, Cryonics and Browsy on the German team. All pretty well-known players. Oh no, not a timeout. That's terrible. I mean, it's not like they need it. But Locati, Ake, Rocket, Holy Logic and Smees going to represent Belgium. I was making a little bit of a comparison who were playing for Germany last time, and I can see quite a difference, to be honest. Ghoster isn't playing, Johan neither, nor is Fresh. But on the Belgian team, we find the usual suspects, except for Smees. I think I saw something happening there on Twitch chat, people talking about Smees not playing. I haven't really read up on what's up, but something about him not wanting to play Nations Cup, but he is still active-ish. Oh, wait a second. Did I just see that wrong? Did I just say Smees? Because Smees is in here, just with a different way to write his name. Logic is not here, though. No, so Logic isn't playing. And Cheyenne isn't playing either. No, sorry, my bad. Anyway, back to the game. Let's see if the Germans can stop the rut. Nice aggressive push here by Nex, but wow. Don't forget, guys, these are not playing at 200 ping. Suicidal nade by Nex does get one kill. And it's 2 against 1, so Ake with 71% has been spotted, and a nice headshot. Fortunately, we didn't see it from Cryonics' point of view, but in they come with their first round on the board. There's no love lost between these teams. And let's start there by Nano getting killed off on Logic. And the pre-shoot is real. Another Belgian player is really low here over at wall. But the medic coming in, Locati being brought back to 90%. Next scoping out from Central. Trying to move out as well. Avoids the shot. Supports his teammate, but takes some damage by Nano, in fact. This is... oh, very nice. And Chronix gets the SR8 kill as well. So it's all on Rocket's shoulders here with 48% and an SR8. But the Colt 1911 still reigning supreme. Hashtag ban Colt. I think we have to get a movement going against the Colt, to be honest. Locati spots a German player peeking out there. Logic here in between a rock and a... Yes, you know what I was about to say. Rocket now last one standing against Cryonics, and Jesus, that SR8 in the hands of Cryonics is really lethal. Let's see what he can do here. See, this is a real gun. It's called the Desert Eagle .50. All of you Snatch movie files will probably know what to say after that. I forgot though. Oh, Cryonics messing up big time, but still managing to get some damage done with that Desert Eagle. Oh, that could have been really costly, especially since it would have been 2 against 2 at that point. But it's going to be 3 against 2, and after winning 3 rounds in a row, the Belgians have lost 3 rounds in a row. It seems like they'll finally claw one back though and retake the lead. Not like that though. Oh, that was unfortunate. Very nice attempt there by Rooney. So where are those SR8s? We want to see them. Logic here, going to peek tunnel. What the hell? Kaitos is joining. Push here with the P90. That's 50%. Not enough though. Bit of a clusterfuck over at Central, but the Belgians do survive, and Cryonics, oh, Nano from the other side with the Colt spraying and praying, and it's just Ake remaining, and it's all square once more, and Kaitos is still in here as a spec. Kaitos? Either he has a really slow connection or... Great. There we go. Okay. About calling a timeout before you join the server, but okay. Oh, unfortunate there, Browsy. Nice attempt, but that Glock very accurate on his helmet. Yeah, I saw them post the IP address in a place that, well, it's well, not really public, but it's still public enough. This gives me a second to check how many gigabytes are already... oh wait, I can't see that unfortunately. Ah, that's a shame. I wouldn't be surprised if I have to move this huge file halfway to my other hard drive. Hashtag get 7 of 9 a proper SSD, not 500 gigs. Shots fired and nicely done. Browsy and Cryonics versus Ake and Smeeze. It's all square. It's very even, to be honest. Especially since it was like, what was it, 33-5 or something like that the last time that they met? 33-8. Well, it's a lot closer now. Browsy is making loads of noise and... Red team win. Wow. Great anticipation. And another round in the bag for the German team. I think this is the first time that they're in the lead, in fact. I'm quite sure it is. From above, raining down, and it's just Nano remaining. So 8 minutes into the game, there's nothing to separate these two teams. Could hear there. That's interesting. So Nano now down to 60%, and well, will they find each other to med up? Yes, they will. So time to reload, recuperate and restock your weapons, and time to move out and go hunting for some Germans. In this case, Nano seems to have found one with support coming in. Ticking heavy, 13-14 the percentage. And Ake just not accurate enough. Well done, Rooney. Gets his 5th kill on the board. Still lacking a little bit compared to his compatriots. But Smeeze also not firing on all cylinders. Nice. Logic going to make sure that his teammate can return for a safe medic. And with all 3 members of each team brought back to 90%, time to move out. Logic here. Scoping out. And gets the kill. Very nice opener here. And pushes in through tunnel. Straight into the hands of Cryonics, who gets the 2nd kill here. And it's Logic versus Nex and Cryonics here. Easy does it. Oh, that could have been epic. Oh my god, that was epic. On the other side, we've got Nex with 60%. Only 1 bullet remaining in that. I think you really want that SR8 now. Yeah. That's unfortunate. That really should have been a Belgian round there. But amazing kills. For once, I mean, a broken clock is also a right twice. But for once, I managed to get the correct action. And in fact, here's some more action coming your way. Logic and the rest of his team pushing strong, pushing hard, and anticipating a push from Browsy. But that nade wasn't timed perfectly, and the pincer movement from Team Germany secure a third round, well, their 9th round, but a lead of 3 now. Nades coming in thick and fast, but no real damage done just yet. Smee's the bullet dodger. Nice opening kill here by Next, trying to survive, so that's not an exchange, that's what's the most important part. That's not a shot that you would expect Chronix to miss. Good communication. Logic gets a pretty much free kill, and finally Belgium win another round. 9-7, just 8 minutes remaining here. We have a match on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? I really didn't anticipate that, but I'm really pleased that we chose to shoutcast this. And we see that plenty of viewers as well for a Monday evening. Don't forget to share it as well on Facebook, Twitter, Discord, etc. We have a great match. Of course, we still have Orbital after this, which is the choice of Team Germany. Pushed by Locati here, avoiding the damage of the grenade, but still taking loads of shots. His teammates are cleaning up shop though. Will it be a flawless victory? No, it won't. Johnny has something to say about that, but yeah, that's just freaking annoying when that happens to you. You know it's inevitable. But you avoided the flawless victory, so that's good. Oh jeez, come on Logic, seriously. In the meantime, he must be like 30 and he's still behaving like a 3-year-old. So I don't know what's up with Germany, but they're losing rounds really quickly now. Here comes the German push through tunnel, but they're moving up into the tunnel, which doesn't give you a lot of advantage. And Logic with that P90 being incredibly accurate. All square. 6 minutes, 40 minutes, 6 minutes and 40 seconds remaining, and it's 10-10. So different to 2018. And here comes the push by Belgium. Making sure that they have the man or 2 advantage, but the Germans are too fast. Oh, great push there by Rocket and Locati to follow up, so it's 1 against 1, but Browsy does have the health advantage. To be honest, at this time, I'm just thinking, would it be smart to play for time? I don't think so. Browsy making noise, can he be heard? That's so true, Logic. Okay, well, thankfully Browsy did manage to get the kill. That would have been quite painful if he didn't. I see that you guys are using the clips. Good job. Keep on clipping away when you see a highlight-worthy moment. Nice! Perfect nade by Smeeze at the feet of Nex. And can't connect to Browsy, unfortunately, and will catch a nade himself. Nano on fire. 4 against 2. Can the Germans pad their lead a little?
Red team win.
Yes, they can. At the most important time here in the game, the last couple of minutes, when you can start to slow it down. Although we're not in the safe zone yet. Nice nade by Nano. And oh my gosh, Nano doing 250% damage there. His team will try and kill Rocket, but he says no, 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 you're going to die as well. And Belgium nearly gets the second potential team kill there. Out comes the push, and the Belgian team is kind of divided. Ake knows that Browsy... No, actually, Browsy wasn't even near. So this is the time that you start to waste, apparently. Makes sense, I mean, they are in the lead, but Ake is going to find you, that's... The question is Browsy going to... That laser sight, though... Oh, God. Hide and seek here. Where could he be? Browsy heard the footsteps. 50 seconds. Surprise! Great anticipation, and that's the horrible part about knowing that you have to take the initiative. You're going to be making sound and your opponent will have the heads up. So with 2.5 minutes remaining and the lead of 3, the Belgians seem to be losing here on their home map. Although it ain't over till the fat lady sings, and there's still only 2 Germans remaining. Will this be a flawless? It will. It will. Nice. Oh wait, actually Logic did die, sorry. But nevertheless, 2 minutes remaining and 2 rounds the difference. It is still possible, but it's going to get close. Just one more round to waste time would be sufficient. The opening kill here by Cryonics, but he will die himself to Logic's SR8. Seems like there's going to be a push coming here from the Belgians through tunnel. The question is, are the Germans anticipating this? Nano coming from behind, Browsy with 2% remaining. Browsy, the last one standing, versus Locati with 25%. We all know what happened the last round. No! Oh my god! Oh, well, ladies and gents, get out your shot glasses, because if you're playing 7 of 9 shoutcasting poker, that was the final nail in the coffin. Ake, last one standing. And with 48%, this is going to be impossible. GG! Germany winning on the Belgian map? Who would have thunk it? Yeah, waste time. Yeah, that's gotta be a solution. Nobody gives a shit anymore. They all know what's going to be the end result. Germany winning against Belgium. Wow. Unbelievable. Well played. Incredibly well played by the Belgians. Sorry, by the Germans, I should say. Sorry. Now we're just going to see some point or stat padding by winning a couple more rounds, but yeah, we all know that this was very close. Let's have a look at the scores. Rocket with 27 kills, and the rest of his team, well, pretty much close to a KDR of 1, except for Sneeze and Ake. On the other side, we've got Nano, who was, wow, the difference between Nano and his closest teammate is quite significant. GG, 16-11 will be the final score here on Austria. We're going to move on to Orbital in a couple of minutes. In the meantime, we're going to listen to some tunes and be right back. So, after a, well, surprising result on the first map, we are about to ready up on Orbital. If you haven't seen the work made by Johnny English on the new Orbital in the, well, one of the last videos, you can find that in the break of one of the matches that's being posted on YouTube right now. So youtube.com/UrbanZoneLeague. We've got a lot of matches already shoutcasted. I think more than 80% of the played matches, which is pretty good for a Nations Cup. Then again, it's a smaller Nations Cup, so that makes it a lot more manageable as well. But don't forget to also drop by in the Custom Mapmakers Discord and wish Johnny English a very happy birthday, because it's that English's Jesus, it's his birthday today. I heard somewhere on the socials that he was spending it at the seaside. Fair play, and he deserves everything that he can get. Anyway, we're waiting for Blue to ready up, and in this case, Blue is Team Germany. So Germany getting their tactics right and locked and loaded for their second attempt. Well, their attempt at a second victory here, which would be an incredible upset. Let's have a look actually at the group, because we haven't done that just yet. Yesterday's match between Argentina and Italy was ended in a win for Argentina, if I'm not mistaken. Wait a second, let me get my stats right. Yes, it did indeed, which was actually quite clear that it would end in a win for Argentina. Hence, I skipped it and went for UK and USA. And the other match that has already been played is Germany versus Italy, which was a win for Germany. So yeah, the Germans playing well this Nations Cup. Don't know if it's good enough to equal their best result in the Nations Cup ever, which is a quarter-final spot, but they definitely have a good team around. And a good start here as well, making it 1-0. Jesus. Oh, ADX, you're such a troll. Sometimes Twitch chat can be really toxic, sometimes Twitch chat can be really funny, and in this case it's the latter. Belgium at the moment have the 4-man advantage. I actually visited Bruges just a couple of days ago, which was really nice, also very touristic, but I loved hearing the Dutch-Belgian accent. So they speak Dutch, but they speak it with a very specific accent, which sounds very cute to a Dutchie. Don't tell the Belgians that, though. All square. And let's see if we can find some scoped weapons. Here we find Nex with the G36. Going to make use of this trolley spot. Can't go to rocket. Doing loads of damage, and he will die here. In comes the rest of Team Belgium, and Rooney has nowhere to go. Nex and Browsy still have to get off their 0 kills, as well as Ake, who we are going to follow for these couple of seconds first. Logic still playing with the SR8. But he showed why the SR8 is also good for him, at least at close quarters. Ake will remain at 0. Nicely done, Nano. Bringing Logic down to 3%. And we'll get the headshot as well. Very good job. Nano saving the Germans from a, well, undeserved loss here, I would say. Now we're going to push strong through Red Room. And we'll peek. Nice headshot there on Smeeze. And has time enough to type XD. 50%. Good communication here on the German side. Not allowing them a moment's respite to med up. And the Germans are in the lead once more. Oh, hilarious. Logic opting to use every single weapon. Was that next? That was really unlogical. But deservedly one round there by the Belgians. And we seem to have an aggressive push towards Orb here with Smeeze. But the Germans weren't born yesterday. Finally, Smeeze does push up, but he has only 20%. And no German counter push coming, so Ake will bring Smeeze back to 90. And still no German counter push. Once more, I would love to see the amount of health brought back to a person by a medic. That would be really interesting to watch. Or to see, I should say. Still no push and loads of support here for Logic. So he's going to switch on over to the blue box. Secure all the angles. Oh, great anticipation there by Ake. And this round seems to be going slowly but surely to the Belgian side. Especially if managed to slow that down. Well done, Rocket. 5-3. Counter push here by the Belgians, securing Orb, and Chronix, the last one standing, doesn't have an SR8, so we'll have to opt for his LR300 at long range. Yeah, this is not going to end well for him. Synchronous nades. But no kills. Let's follow a German player. I want to see what's going wrong here. Well, that's one thing. Don't show yourself to Logic XXII. I really wonder if the G36, especially silenced, is worth it here on this map. Yeah, you can hear from all angles breaths being taken, incoming opponents, and the difference now 4. It's starting to look like it's going to be a problem here for the Germans to win on their own home map. I really wonder what Argentina would do against one of these teams.
Blue team wins.
Since that might be very important who goes through in this Group B. But the Germans keeping in contention at least. Clawing one back. Surprise from the blue box. Wow.
Red team wins.
Logic being kept alive here by Ake. And Crownix, yeah, that's the problem. When you have no support, you're likely to die. And it's only Winnie remaining who will die to Ake finally. 10-4. We had such a close game on Austria. I guess we don't deserve another close game here on Orbital. Oh, unfortunate. Flawless victory. Okay, well, I guess it's close to curtains on the German dreams here on Orbital. I don't know why they're not going for an SR8, because it really seemed to work for them. Crownix, well, definitely isn't playing well. As you can see, 5 kills, 13 deaths. Browsy, well, no offense, Browsy, but in my opinion, you should be super subbed out. This isn't working. And Logic, my goodness, 22 kills already. And counting. That's one. Just 3 more to go. Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. That would have been epic.
Good job, team.
Ooh, that sounds like a new follower. Ah, okay, Danji's. Thanks very much for your follow. I really should turn off those follow messages. But nevertheless, I appreciate it. Very much so, in fact. Keep the follower count building. Spread the good word of Urban Terror. We're waiting. Nice bait there by Logic. I'm quite sure that wasn't on purpose, but... Once more, good communication. Very poor positioning though. Oh, that is unfortunate. They exchanged headshots, but unfortunately one of them was a little bit lower than the other. Takes a headshot and a grenade at the feet. So those are that's the end of Logic's SR8 spree. Nice double nade there by Rocket, taking out Nano and Browsy at the same time. This seemed like it was a certain win for Germany, but that one nade making the difference, and he still has one. That's a terrible place to get caught. Out in the open, if you could have slid on further, it might have been a little bit better. Lekker indeed. Means nice, by the way, in Dutch. Wow, risky rocket, but it doesn't pay off. It doesn't pay off, unfortunately. I think that, well, the 2020 hindsight, obviously, but the medic would have been better. Smeeze, though, does get plenty of kills here, and he will meet Rooney. Oh, that's unfortunate. It would have been nice to get another round on the board for the Germans here. Great support by Logic. Smeeze though will die here. Let's see if we can find Logic. He is still scoping over at servers. Yeah, they did exit. Yes, that was the second. So he's going to push in. From the right, Logic is going to be coming. Yeah, and we know that the rest of Team Belgium is coming towards. Self-mord means suicide in Dutch, which would have been probably the better choice, but we all know this is GG. 5 minutes remaining, 10 rounds the difference. It's incredibly rare to see a comeback from here. especially the way that the Belgians have been playing. And not in the least Logic and Rocket have well and truly carried their team to victory here. To such a convincing victory, I should say. Because, well, they all have positive KDR. Let's see if we can find Logic and get some S-rate kills. I guess not. In comes the push from left. Nice. Oh wow. That clusterfuck of grenades. And Smee's in fact fucking up even harder. Failure at Allahu Akbar. What's up with Team Belgium? Exploding all over the place. So 8 rounds the difference now. We need to average about a round per 20 seconds. Never gonna happen. But the Belgians are playing fast and loose at the moment. Not playing as good as they could, but the pressure's off then again. So, well and truly deserved win here on Orbital. And it looks like we'll have a draw in the end. Which is a good reflection of these maps. Though Austria was a lot closer and also felt a lot closer than the final score. So Rocket deciding not to blow himself up and gets an opponent. Will get a second kill as well.
Red team wins.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the dot instead of the regular crosshair. I think we'll keep it for now and see what the comments are on YouTube. So also you guys feel free to say what you think of it. Most likely that I'll actually read it on YouTube, so post there. If you really hate it, well, please tell me. And especially why and what you would want in return. Because for now, it's gonna stay. Nice clusterfuck there over at servers. Browsy really low as well as Nex. Will the Belgians come to finish them off? No, apparently not. See if Logic can surpass Rocket's amount of kills. Apparently not yet. You can still come back. Wow. There we go. Lol. Now, if you would have chosen that weapon a little bit earlier, that would have been better. GG, indeed. Very enjoyable. I can well imagine that we will see both of these teams go through the group stages. And who knows, maybe even face each other in the knockout stage. For now though, this was it. I hope you enjoyed this evening's entertainment. I certainly did. And we will be back probably on Sunday with our Nations Cup action. GG. Congrats to both teams for winning on each other's map. And that was it for me this evening. It was a pleasure shoutcasting for you. And we are going to end with Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass with Spanish Flea. Thanks for watching, everybody, and good night.